too in the mid-round. You have such good players in those kinds of situations. And then on the side of Spirit, like, I mean, just look, we know this team is going to be really hard to break through. We know they work really well together. The rest of the series, let's just enjoy what we've got on our screen. G2 starting out with 3 players sitting at A ramp. Modesty up in front, Nico just behind him with a P250.
Shiro up on top of Wood. Monacy coming out first, straight out of the ramp. Donk on default. This is a strong setup for Team Spirit, and Monacy's sound cue allows Shiro to peek first. They don't see anybody following up. Woo! Behind it, and Nico does not spot much of Chopper before that bullet lands between his eyes. G2 into the B bomb site though, and Malbs defends. Magic's goes.
Dang!
Malbs, he is proving that he deserves a spot here. 2 headshots right back, and G2 even out those numbers.
I said he was American Donk, and those 2 kills kind of lend a little bit of credence to that. And all of a sudden, a 2-man advantage, 2 kills of the B bomb site.
Defense there, so plants that bomb. Hunter in the meantime making some extra money. It's Shiro that goes down. And it's going to be a 2-0 start here for G2, but Malbs is off to a heater. His first time facing Donk, and he was excited about it. And he's off to a great start here. There just is more firepower available thanks to the addition of Malbs into the squad.
That's what they're hoping for, right? Like a little bit more firepower to help, you know, alleviate some of the weight on Monacy and Nico's shoulders at times, and also just someone who can create opportunities and open the map
Borders
up
across the squad. Donk will be on the rifle. Looked like Holly was giving him instructions directly, but how he wants Donk to use this weapon.
So Spirit has invested a light investment. Everyone down to, let's say, the mid-thousands in terms of the cash they have remaining. Oh, breaks it open, finds the gap in the smoke with that little bit of spam, cleans up the kill.
That's Monacy down with that AWP you mentioned. He doesn't get involved in this. A great kill for Donk in the game now on this T side. It's quite a heavy commitment through ramp here. Malbs just running out right into Chopper, who defends the A bomb site with ease. Malbs and Hunter both down in quick succession. There's no reply here for G2.
That's brilliant from Chopper. G2 is just trying to play the contact trade game, hoping that at least goes 1 for 1 at the very worst.
Oh, big shot from Monacy. Just spotted enough of the head as Zontics, and is so quick to get that shot.
Takes no damage as well, so now it's just a 1-man advantage for Spirit. Still a chance G2 can find a solution. A minute remaining to find another.
It looks like he's starting to become aware of this and goes around that corner. Nico's down. Chopper is having a field day in this round, and he gets away. Chopper going down. A fantastic opening move from Nico.
Really bold opening move to push all the way up ramp like that, not get spotted.
He's slapped back multiple times. Now this underpass peek for Donk does not go the way he would have intended. And Zontics, will the grenade get the job done? No, goes a little bit too deep. And Monacy with that kill has really pushed G2 into pole position. This is going to be a 5th round.
I think if you're Shiro and Magix right now, you kind of camp out at the A bomb site. Maybe the op has an angle, but you mostly play retake and just try and save these weapons at the... I'm not even sure I want to call it. I mean, a cold start.
Perhaps from G2.
I was going to say a cold start maybe in terms of the game. I'm not thinking individually. Nobody necessarily looks off. G2 individually looking real solid right now. Seeing some confidence in their decisions and in the plays they're making to open up rounds. And so far, they've done a pretty good job of negating the aggressive mid setups from Donk and Zontics that now we've seen for the 3rd time.
Nico's going to start moving through the underpass with Hunter to gather with the rest of the G2 players who are currently executing in towards this A bomb site. Donk is defending through the underpass. It is 1 from Donk, effective trading from Hunter, but there's still many other obstacles that Hunter must try and get past or through. But Chopper has gone through the smoke. He can't spot a player though. Bomb is going to go down. Now Chopper ever closer, but Malbs able to take his head off. Chopper goes down behind the triple stack, and this is a tough round for Team Spirit. If Magix can bring down Malbs, if he can find this kill, then maybe it's back on, but the flash from Snacks and the easy kill for Malbs is pushing G2 further and further to a very strong T-side showing.
Yeah, they've got that honeymoon flow state. Beautiful flashbang to set up Malbs for a peak. With only 9 HP, still calling for it, still going for his plays. Zontics might be able to grab one at the end of the day. Cleans up Snacks, an exit kill as the bomb's about to explode. Malbs trying to get us
like it's nothing. Bomb goes down. Team Spirit in the bin at the moment. G2 in complete control. Another multi-kill round from Malbs. 11-3. First playoffs with G2.
And now there's finally a little bit of cash in the bank for G2 so they can go for this kind of hunt. Obviously, he still have to be careful. You don't just want to throw bodies
away from the bomb.
But a little bit late. Pop's already after he's gone down. We've seen G2 recover 4v5s. This one's going to be tough. Nico needs to win this duel. Oh, he finds it. Finds Donk jumping up, knows he's got him at a weak point, commits to the fight. And now Hunter can slide from underpass, and Zontic's not prepared, not even considering it.
Oh, well, Hunter steps back into the open, so effective trading, blow for blow. Shiro once again, evening out the numbers. Minute 10 seconds left on this clock, and G2 with 2 players positioned outside of the B-bomb site, and Nico still at top mid. They've got time to play with, so they can stay composed and slow this down for G2.
Feels like Team Spirit still have a good read, though, of what G2's trying to do in this mid-round. 2 players parked at that B-bomb site, allowing Shiro to just play solo with the AWP, play for himself.
Ooh. But a decision to change it up for G2. They're going to go into the underpass.
If they come back to the A-bomb site, Shiro's got a smoke in his hand to create that space off of Ticket to be able to get a little bit frisky.
Yeah, then he'll have multiple angles to dance around with his AWP.
And it'd be a great time for him to step up, one of the best oppers in the world, a chance to have impact and get his team back into this game.
Chopper's got the early warning system. If the timing works out for him, he's watching towards connector. He's going to start seeing them, but look at that. He just takes a step back as G2 go into the connector, which means Shiro has no idea that they're coming in from this to play with. And they've taken it quite quickly here. Heavy stack of players on the A half of the map. Here for the Team Spirit defense. Smoke will start to fade away soon. Shiro soon to be revealed. And Snacks, it's an awkward fight, but one that he will win. Chopper CZ rattles Mobs out of play. And with 1 minute and 5 seconds left, it is a 4v4. And G2 have 2 players pinned in the connector. One that Zontix feels like he can win, and he just leaps on in. 2 kills locked in with that MP9 without issue. And suddenly G2 down to 2 players.
Why the hell not? Nico biding his time out in Palace, hoping someone's going to make a mistake of jumping up. That ain't going to happen. Smoke plumes. He's going to step through, but way too much to handle on the other side of it. m0NESY going to come through to his death eventually as well. 1v3.
He's gone to the AK-47. Molotov to push out Chopper. It's another 1v1 fight for m0NESY, and he is starting to win this one. Magix is dancing to safety. Has to get out of there, and you know you have to respect the man on the other side of this. m0NESY, there's a flank coming in on that backside he's got to worry about, and I don't think he's focused on that whatsoever. Magix just keeps him in this first half. He's out towards top mid. His job just to try and disrupt Donk. Donk will not be happy. Performance here, but Nico absolutely will be. Through that Palace smoke, second on the entry from Nico. He is starting to feel it through Palace, and Magix, he hasn't had a lot to do inside of this B-bomb site, but here comes m0NESY now to deal with him. Magix slightly progressed forward, and m0NESY caught. So 1 kill back here for Spirit. They're still in the player deficit, and I think Mobs realizes we've got 2 entries on that A site. We might as well bring that bomb away.
I don't even mind the idea from G2. Again, we're seeing them try and kind of take advantage of where they think the rotation is going away from. 2 kills at the A bomb site. You think someone's going to leave B. Look at Chopper's push. He's got 1 more. And Mobs is stuck with the bomb.
Yeah, he can't get out here. This is big from Chopper to push up top middle. This actually throws a spanner into the works for G2. This well-oiled machine starting to grind to a halt, but Nico, he's found the piece needed. He'll fix it up. 45 seconds, Chopper down. Donk and Magix left in this 2v3. Team Spirit desperately hoping that they can force their way to a 4th CT round. Otherwise, 9-3 will ring out in this first half of play.
And Snacks is already calling out the A-bomb site's clear. He's going all the way to CT spawn. So Mobs chucks out a top con smoke deep from T spawn, and he'll find an easy pathway in as nobody from Team Spirit can actually stop him. Donk gonna break the smoke. Try and come right through. Nothing available to fight on the other side of that. Nico lurking in middle, might find 1 more.
He opened up the round, and now Nico looks to close. Creeping ever closer. That smoke keeps them pinned in the connector, and the timing will be beautiful here for Nico. Opens the end of the half and looks to shut it out with a Magix kill in connector. Nico cannot do so, so Magix alone. He's got a smoke, a flash.
Snack setting up a flash right now as well.
He'll dive down to so many positions he's got to think about, but it's all about CT for G2. Magic unleash these dual Berettas in the pistol. Here they come around the corner. It's 1 from Albs. Big shot from Donk. And he won't be denied. A good start in the second half. Shiro coming in with him. And a reminder of the firepower that Team Spirit have available.
Yeah, tough fight for Albs there. He was turning from a flashbang as well, and then Donk just unleashes all of his fury upon G2 in this pistol round. Triple kills so far with those recovered dualies, and Snacks has nothing to do but hope and pray that this 5-7 can stay in his hands. Nice quick pistol round. Team Spirit get to 4. And G2 can't rest back on their laurels after that half.
No, after closing this gap. You know, 9-6 right now. It's about to be 9-7 unless there's some big deagle moments out of G2.
Well, moving forward in the next round, you're going to have to contend with m0NESY's AWP. That's going to come out next as the losing bonus is maxed out at 3,400.
He's having a slower game by his standard, right? He hasn't been able to get that same level of impact.
Well, he wasn't needed in the first half at all, right? Like mobs with all the openings, the amount of saves that Team Spirit just had to swallow because there were no other options with how clean G2 took bomb sites. m0NESY didn't really have a whole lot of chances to get involved in all the action he normally does.
He'll be required more in this second half now as Donk is heating up. Mobs down. And there is to be some magic from a deagle. It would be this man to get it. Nico starts things off with a headshot on Donk. Snacks trying to focus on Palace. Magic's making his way out. Celtics has been dropped low. He's on 1 health again. Snacks is still under the wood. He's trying to be a nuisance here. He's climbing up the ladder. m0NESY's down. And they're looking for Snacks. They think it's clear, and this deagle gets an extra kill.
It's the up on m0NESY, who can have the real impact, and he's got 1.
It's the bomb down as well. 30 seconds remaining here. Zontics in the middle of the A bomb site. So many angles he has to worry about. He wants to get ever closer to jungle. 20 seconds. Nico tucked in the left. He's got a perfect spot to deal with Zontics. And that is 10 rounds for G2. As soon as they get the rifles out here on the CT side, back to winning ways.
And 3 players alive as well, so no stress in terms of the economy. Well controlled from G2 down the stretch. Got a little bit sketchy, got a little bit weird at times, but they manage it very, very well. This smoke break, perfect. When you're playing retake, to grab that 1 kill on the entrance is everything.
This is about to be G2 up 12-7 on the opening game of the quarterfinals. This is the map pick of G2.
Ooh.
It is going swimmingly. Snacks to peek out again. Couldn't get away from Donk's Deeg.
Pretty good nade though, and follow-up utility from Hunter closes access to the B bomb site, but it has lured a few players of G2 over.
Poor timing. Player does drop down into his default. Hunter hasn't moved off B, and that AK-47 for Donk is able to trade him out. Nico on that quick flank though. He's been coming through that underpass for quite some time, and now arrives at the apartments. Bomb plant is huge already for Spirit. Now it is Donk with a 1v3. They know where he is. They're throwing everything they've got.
Moves out towards Catwalk. Utility exchange in middle, but no one from Spirit has crossed over to the top mid boxes as those Molotovs and nades rain in. Oh, m0NESY, maybe too many options to look at, and Chopper again with the impact for Spirit has a nice double kill. m0NESY and Nico down to his Galil.
Chopper's given the weakest weapon, but is able to find the strongest hold in the round. Smoker's in a connector. Chopper will continue to play with that, looking to be a nuisance for G2. Bomb is going towards the B-bomb side. Chopper rips apart Molbs, and he ain't stopping until forcibly stopped by Hunter. The bomb now making no secret about where it's going, and Snacks is lying in wait on this side of the map, ready to deal with the threat. Magic's walking right into him. Effective swing from Shiro. Now Hunter's arrived to the party, but he cannot. Honestly, just hoping he can catch a good timing towards top mid, but as he moves away, the squad of Team Spirit leave top mid and start to add a few members outside of the B bomb site, and Snacks is getting
so bold,
a little bit inquisitive, and he's going to push right through that smoke. It is bold, but it has been stopped.
Well, they've rotated Nico over as well in anticipation of that play. So if there was something coming right after that pickoff, there's still 2 defenders here. And maybe you can confuse things. They need to hold for
Problem
Molbs.
right now, and Nico drops Donk. That's the bomb down. 24 seconds. Panic stations now for Team Spirit. Shiro has to go to the sidearm, and he does so quickly, taking Nico out of this. But remember the time. 15 seconds left. Shiro now with a bomb in his hands, and he's going for shots, but it's once again down, and Magix now has to do absolutely everything with limited time. He can't stop them. G2 come out.
Defense. I mean, outplaying Team Spirit down the stretch in some of these rounds. So now on Nuke, you want to use your experience as a team, if you're Team Spirit, to kind of really confuse the protocols that aren't quite in place yet for G2.
It's going to be a Team Spirit heavy attack into the ramp room. Mobs and Monacy. The double combo. Eminem ready to try and shut this one down, and it is an opening kill here for Team Spirit off the back of Zontic. Snacks has come over to try and assist Monacy. It's Snacks on the double, Monacy following up, and Dawn getting 2 in this pistol. It is still a 2v2 off the back of those fights, and Team Spirit now leaping down lower to try and get a bomb plant at a minimum here, but Hunter's very quick to rotate. He's at the double doors. He's
going to have to make some really good decisions here. Oh, they're going to try and double peek him. Dooley's not fast enough. Donk gets just past the crosshair. Easy dispatch, and Nico is a little bit far away. How does he want to play this bomb? Being planted down the vents, he goes silently.
It was a fake plant, so that's actually given extra seconds from Nico and allows him to get ever closer to the bomb site. So his chances have increased slightly now to try and win this, but he has been detected in towards double doors. And he's worried about Donk inside of the site, who has got himself 3 kills in this pistol round. No kit for Nico.
No, and I think getting spotted that early really hurts, and Donk is playing this very, very smart. He's waiting for Chopper's contact, no reason to even peek, and Chopper's holding an angle where Nico is out. Then comes the stairs peek, then comes the 5-7 from Snacks. All across the board, G2 shuts him down.
He's going to fire them up right away here at the start of the CT side. Team Spirit going for the buy of their own. Back into it, this time with P250s, Tech 9, a Galil on Donk. It's not a pretty force buy here for Team Spirit. 2 smokes are up. They have limited utility, that's all they have really. 1 smoke left on Magic, so they're going to move on the smoke straight away. It's going to fade away. Nico, he could get a multi. Only manages 1, but it's sure a lot of damage onto Magic's, but that's not the worst outcome for Team Spirit.
It looked like that was going to be a disaster for Team Spirit, but I think Nico's probably more frustrated at the smoke fade than Spirit was not ready for that timing of so many bodies coming over. Also just caught that glimpse of that first player cross at a secret, so weird angle to try and adjust to.
At least G2 know they've got them trapped in secret, but that smoke does change the game slightly.
I think Monacy can still see just around the edge of that to see if they fall back. Although he has changed his position.
The bomb is on Chopper at red, so that's the biggest problem here. Hunter, he'll be playing down with this MAC-10. He's got the help of Mobs on the stairway. The only player with a rifle is here for Spirit, and it's gone. Hunter is loving the MAC-10 in this quarterfinal. 2 kills locked in. And Chopper and Shiro now are the only players standing, and they've got nothing worth talking about. This is going to be a G2 start with 2-1. And money broken for Team. Drop on down to lower and let Monacy deal with this threat. And the scout with that grenade, it's a perfect combo to allow the instant kill on Chopper. Nico holding down Mouse 1. And it's 2 extra kills in his back pocket.
Yeah, good Nico's there. That scout, not a whole lot of stopping power. Obviously cleaning up a damaged player. Monacy's still going to be cautious about anyone wrapping around. Donk and Zontix both just stuck with a Glock. So it'll be 3-1 for G2, off to a really good start, not taking a whole lot of damage in these past 2 rounds, building up money. Yeah, poised to spring this into a dominant CT half.
That's another great thing about winning a FORCE buy round.
FaZe as well, a team with the reputation of kind of slow starts in various points, and they had their own struggles towards the end of the season. Vitality seems to be having a few struggles here and there as well. The other team I think you'd put up there that not a lot of people picked is Mouse.
Yeah, and I feel like Mouse, you know, they had a really good season last season, but maybe didn't finish as strong, whereas Team Spirit won the last event before the break. And this could be breaking point for them. Maybe charging in towards the upper bomb site. Snacks in the Raptor, gets ripped off first. Missed shot from Monacy. Can he recover it? He's going to the pistol instead, and enough distraction set up for the rest of the cavalry to arrive here for G2. And Hunter decides they are not getting through this A bomb site while he's still alive. And Chopper, well, his teammates are gone, and he's stuck at ramp.
It looked like there was some potential there when the opening kill comes out from Chopper. Excuse me, not Chopper, Magic's. But shut down very quickly. Monacy staying alive inside the bomb site, gives time for Hunter to spring into action. Foot spotted, toes spotted, easy kill. Now this is dangerous. Look at the HP on Hunter. He is an easy 1 HP kill. He's got to tuck himself into a corner somewhere and just make sure that Chopper won't clear him out. 25 seconds on the clock. They still think he's upper.
Well, Chopper having the bomb is brilliant.
So Nico and Hunter at some point are going to join up and likely retake from the same position, and Hunter is just going to have Monacy and by Nico. Yeah, it's going to be dangerous. Malbs gets a little bit aggressive over towards ramp room, tries to catch him sleeping, but Zontix is ready for it. Nobody's really close by to pick that up, so ramp is a little bit of a sore spot for G2 right now, and Monacy coming over so late, does he really want to peek into it? Yes, he does.
It's a bold position for Nico, one that Donk will deal with. That'll put Spirit ahead on players. Remember, Hunter's also very low.
A couple of risks being taken by G2 in this round that have both been punished. The Malb's push and the Nico positioning, which obviously can be very, very strong and catch you off guard, but beautiful precision from Donk.
From the Team Spirit perspective, you can't let this one go. You cannot let this one slip.
No, but the scary thing at the moment is because they're being so patient and they're looking for this kind of a play, this is what they want to find and catch. You can see Magic's looking for this, Zontic's kind of hiding over towards Squeakdoor, but if it goes the other way, you've been patient long enough for G2 to dictate the round.
Oh, it's just Hunter being sent in there, low HP, bad timing for Snacks to climb up on top, and m0NESY now left in a position where he can't do much about the outcome of the round, but with that one kill on Shiro, he's going to go have a little look at Heaven. He's got plenty of utility in his belt, but I think when he gets spotted from top height, he's not too happy with that. A good read on this main push, but he misses the shot. So smokes are thrown from Team Spirit, but no one's committing behind them.
Yeah, they're faking this. They want to get a little bit of attention outside, see if you can pull the players there. This is going to be an upper execute.
It's not the best weapon here for Snacks, either an MP9. Hunter will be required to step up again. Starting to get an idea of what's coming their way, and they've got rotations now at Heaven. Team Spirit are being held at the door, and they haven't quite got the round going the way they would have liked.
Oh, you love this if you're G2. You just stalled out their attack entirely. Spirit's backed off, but you know they've thrown a wall of smokes outside. You know they've thrown a full set piece to the upper bomb site. They've got one more Molotov. You're sitting in your head as G2 and just like, this is perfect. No more utility to make these hits awkward for us.
It's trying to set up even inside of that lower bomb site to deal with a threat that could possibly come down there through outside. But it's still a commitment towards A from Team Spirit. Smoke will start to fade away soon at Squeaky Door. Snacks up on top height, spots out Magix, decides he doesn't want to get involved in that awkward fight, and there comes that last piece of utility. The molly up towards top height, Snacks is blinded. Zontic with a double kill on that entry, but a lineup from Hunter. It's two, and it's not going to be enough to make G2 feel comfortable because the two remaining players are on the lower part of the map. So Team Spirit put that bomb down, and it's now a 3 versus 2. And G2, if they want to go for this, it's got to be a 2v3 retake.
The way G2 rotated with 2 players down low, they didn't have any information outside, so I think they feel like they had to respect the lower bomb site just as much as the upper bomb site. And the timing on the rotation from Hunter, he was playing at the vent, but moves his position towards front hut. Would have been a beautiful crossfire with Snacks. And Donk's come alive with some very, very good kills on this map so far. We saw the double kill in ramp previously.
They may have had limited utility there, Jason, but it was very effective.
It was. Those flashbangs were very, very nice. The Molotov, that kind of spread down to the hut boxes as well. Nico trying to save this M4 will be the only one.
Grenade goes in. It's going to be Magix descending down onto m0NESY. Gets twitted out by Nico, but Chopper still fragging.
Dude.
And he shows that he's got it. Chopper with a headshot right between those eyes. And 2v3, and Chopper barely surviving, but still fighting. And he's got Zontic coming up as backup. Snacks is now left in a 1v3 clutch, and it's going to be difficult. Multiple levels of elevation to deal with, and 3 players know exactly where he is. He's going to fight at Heaven. Chopper swings, low HP dealt with. Maybe a little bit overkill, headshot straight through. But they really shouldn't be giving Snacks any more chances here. Zontic's close Tetris.
I've seen a Snacks clutch.
We remember a few of those. We might be getting a reminder, a not so subtle reminder of what Snacks is capable of. He's got time. He's up against Shiro. We've seen this 1v1 earlier in the first half. It was Shiro that was able to win it against Snacks, but Snacks is on for the 4K. He's on for the pistol win. And he decides to just sit back for a moment. Let Shiro make a move, but Shiro does not move. He stays at the back of the site. He's waiting for this.
Dang.
And what a clutch from Snacks. That is so sick on the pistols. And he was so composed every step of the way.
Oh, man, that is so wonderful from Snacks. Just add it to one more piece of stress that Team Spirit have to deal with.
Taz is just remembering those days.
He's thinking back to New York. He's like, yeah, baby.
Yeah, let's go. Another Snacks pistol clutch. This time, he does it on a Glock. Team Spirit, they buy back. A furious force buy. Can they replicate what G2 were capable of in the first half? G2 kept all 5 players alive with a force buy on the CT side after losing the pistol round. It is quick from G2 with great utility to attack into this upper bomb site. Chopper is down. Hunter just straight through that smoke, does not care if Magix is there or not, just rips him apart. And now it is a round easily collected for G2.
Easily collected thanks to that MAC-10 from Hunter. Not shy at all about getting involved in the action. 8-6, G2 out to a lead. This force buy in the second round from Spirit does absolutely nothing. And chances are they'll have to sit out the next round and just wait for a little bit more money to fight back. G2 should be able to extend this to a 3-round lead, and then we'll see what the...
30 seconds. Chopper waiting for the perfect time to dive down. He wants confirmation they are committing to this B-bomb site, and that is in fact what they are doing. They're committing to the site now. Smoke is up to allow cover to plant that bomb.
Chopper has the rifle that can win the round, but it's really on Zontix to kind of provide a little bit of a miracle of some kind of a distraction, some kind of a pick to give Chopper the opportunity to be involved in the action. At this point, I just don't think it's going to happen. Magix finds one from Decon, but overwhelming weaponry secures things for G2. 9-6, 3-round lead.
So many different players over the last few months. All of them with a different look.
But also important to note, just different timelines for these rosters, right? Hold the phone. We'll get to that conversation later because NiKo has found a huge gap in the defense. I take that back. Donk closes it real quick.
And Zontix on ramp now, looking to deal with a threat of mobs and plenty more of G2 that are coming towards him. Honestly goes down first. Well done from Zontix. That is fantastic. Bomb is dropped in ramp room. Hunter now in a 1v4 total. First that shot's good.
Got control of the bomb. Kills are everything. Take weapons away, take economy away, make them rebuy, but maybe even give yourself a chance to win it all.
I mean, currently he has 1v1 fights. They're separated, but this position from Magix, given the low HP of Hunter, you would imagine the shotgun's going to blow him away. And yeah, well, just... More resources committed outside. Donk is going to deal with Hunter. To boost Monacy up on top of Red. That's perfect. The flash combo and the smoke being blown open reveals NiKo in a compromised position, and Donk deals with the threat.
Yeah, he's starting to show off now. Looking real good, Donk, on this outside defense. Been super impactful already, definitely in this round, throughout this second half as well. And he's going to continue being a nuisance. He plays the outside yard very effectively, and for the moment, G2's out of options. Bomb is split away from the team down secret, and there's no way to get him back.
Shiro, this is a relatively easy shot for a player of his skill. Mobs crosses right into him. And G2 stalled out. So Donk, in back-to-back rounds, kind of unravels the initial play for G2. He catches NiKo with all that space in the last round. This round, he takes 2 down. It stalls out G2 instantly. I
think you save here if you're Monacy and Snacks. I think you kind of just both tuck into secret. 1 round lead now for Team Spirit. They have not, they haven't had a lead since the pistol round in the first half.
And yet, it hasn't felt like they've been out of it at any point, really.
Donk is gathering all this information. You can see his lips move and passing it over. Zontix ready to shift down to the lower bomb site. This time, instead of Chopper, it's an AWP, it's Shiro, and he's going to be far more resistance.
Yeah, he's going to take out Hunter. He wants to fight again. And not only will he fight, but he will take 2 away, and he's burning in the flames. He will get eventually taken out by Monacy, but his impact has been felt. Chopper's inside of the vent.
Yeah, but Monacy can back off. He can allow someone else to be the pressure point. We saw the lurk coming in towards ramp room as well. That's Malbs who's kind of testing, again, the rotation, the knowledge that that ramp player is going to try and descend to help out. And Donk hasn't moved, hasn't budged. He's going to make sure there's no escape route for m0NESY.
Malbs climbs up heaven, ever so silently, ever so patiently, and Magix is looking the wrong way at the right time for G2. And they find their way back into a competition in this round. That plant is coming in. Chopper and Zontix left to recover this, and G2 can't let another one slip. They cannot let another post plant go.
This time the retake positions from Team Spirit are way, way weaker, way more difficult to manage.
Oh, but it's a good distraction to set up Chopper, but he's only good for one. Fantastic, effective trailing from Snacks. And Zontix, they know exactly where he's coming from. Grenade will land lower. Snacks not taken out. Certainly weakened. And Zontix goes over because of that Molotov. Zontix doesn't rotate down, but look at Snacks. Yeah, this is a massive position. He is down inside of the site. Zontix nearly 2 kills, but that will not be enough. And Snacks is telling his team, you guys are good to come into this B bomb site. I'm going to cover off vent, and there's 2 players in here. Chopper, what a shot. Snacks goes down. That's quick reactions for the in-game leader of Spirit, and that's going to keep them 1 player up.
Maybe over-eager from Snacks to come back into vents that aggressively. Could have just watched for the exit. Now a man advantage, and Malbs is so low. He's so low. He's just got to tuck in towards Dark, and Magix has a Molotov for it if he can get into the right position.
Dude, it's such a common position to clear out as well. Malbs might be burnt to a crisp instantly. Hunter, oh, it's a dink, but it's not a kill. Chopper is so quick in this. Chopper comes in and saves the player going towards Secret, but cannot neutralize the threat. He'll have the info that Donk is tucked up here. He can go nowhere. Donk is stuck in this spot, and it's worth throwing everything you've got at trying to deal with Donk early. Molotov not actually extending upon him, so Donk doesn't even need to waste his utility.
And now it's kind of backfired. Now it's almost a trap.
It's going to work out for Shiro. m0NESY taken out. That's the op down for G2. This is 1 step closer to Team Spirit extending play and bringing us into Ancient.
If G2 finds a way to get this into overtime from this 4v5 with the way the map looks right now, that would be wild. That would be insane. Well, Nico's op. If it starts with Nico's op too.
Zontix is pushed far up into its trophy room. Donk has stayed here, stayed put the whole time. Flash finally coming in. They deal with Donk. Zontix is able to remove Malbs quite quickly. We've got 50 seconds left in play, and G2 have evened out these numbers. Overtime is on the cards because straight through that vent, it's Hunter with the assassination. Magic's gone, Chopper climbing heaven. Oof. It was the savior of Spirit in the last round and looks to be so again.
Can't take that repeat. Defense could never rotate into the proper position.
m0NESY and Nico. What a twosome. Oh, Chopper, that is so intelligent to track Malbs into the vent. Climbs up on top of his head. A great opening here for Spirit to kick off OT.
G2's recovered. Man disadvantages situations before.
Oh my god! How has Nico won that?
Oh, he tanks the dink and wrecks Donk.
A little unlucky with the metal soaking up some of those bullets on the fence. Donk this time not playing inside of main. He's more proactive in searching for this opening fight against Nico. And oh, it's Nico with the headshot on Donk. Unable to deal with that. Smokes are up. Nico crossing with them. Fantastic opening kill. Found by Mr. Kovac. And Zontix about to move on in. It's a play that does not work out here for Spirit. Chopper needs a risk, and it doesn't go his way at all. Magic's now aggression does work out finally.
It's the bomb, but he can't hold on to it. He can't protect it. Smoke towards Mini. Hunter's going to peek before that plumes. Magic's picked out of the sky, and G2 is going to get the 3rd and final round of this first half of overtime. They scrape one together at the end. 14-13 is going to be the score.
Some lovely shooting coming in from Nico.
We switch sides. G2 goes back to defending. Smoke wall coming outside. Deep utility to counter from Nico. No damage dealt just yet.
They keep crossing, but Nico needs to get his gun out. That shadow of Donk allows him to get ready.
He was getting a little bit aggressive, and then he realized exactly what smoke wall was being thrown and tucks himself into the corner.
Donk is going to start being very frustrated about the fact he just cannot win a fight against Nico.
That's what, 3 in a row heads-up duels that Nico's won against him, 2 on the T side, now this one here on the CT side.
I mean, we were so excited to see the duel between Nico and Donk. Start of the year, it looked like it was not really much of a competition, but Nico has warmed up throughout this year. And he's reminding us of his level. m0NESY and Hunter, an advanced setup towards Squeaky Door. In the meantime, though, Team Spirit are occupying a lot of space in lower.
And I'm a little bit confused by this because nobody has rotated down low. Mobs just does it now.
Yeah, but is it in time?
He can't shift into the bomb site, and if he tries, he's going to be caught. Oh, he's got a kill, but
that's the bomb.
There's Decon.
Yeah, that's a lucky timing from Mobs. He's able to make the most out of it. Shiro had to trade and does so. 35 seconds, they pick that bomb up again.
You don't have to, though. He's accomplished his goal, which is you want to spam and you're breaking that smoke and you're just kind of stalling it out to the point where you feel like you're confident they didn't actually cross during it, that you had track of them the entire way. Towards the upper bomb site we go. Chopper lurking outside.
Well, it's taken a long time for the opening kill to be drawn in this round. 35 seconds remain. G2 ahead by 1 player. But will there be a 4v5 conversion to allow Spirit to win this map and drag us into Ancient? Zontix trades it out. Follow-up headshot is nasty, and he goes right into the vent, right into m0NESY. And it's no scope after quick shot, and it's 17 seconds left. The thunderstorm arrives, and m0NESY climbs up the vent. Another one! The thunderstorm and lightning. It strikes right through Spirit, and Chopper's got time.
No time.
He's gonna run. He can't get to it surely in time. 4 seconds. Here comes m0NESY to the crazy plays in Dallas. It's the likes of plays like this. They still keep them in it, and now they have a chance for another over. Nothing if G2 are unable to win this one.
They've given up outside, which means they have to worry about Secret and the lower side. Oh, what?
Nico, gone. And that's Shiro just picking him up. That's got to be so frustrating for Nico. And it's a little red in the face for Nico.
That's an error of such magnitude that I feel like there had to have been a miscomm somewhere. There had to have been some kind of communication that causes him to make that kind of a decision. But look at what it's done to G2. Look at the way they've rotated. 3 players at the lower bomb site. Mobs is the only one up top. He's got to worry about Hut, Squeak Door, Mini, and Heaven. And he's screwed.
Oh, it's so tough again here for G2. Mobs in the rafters can't do anything. Chopper just takes him out from Heaven. It's a lovely play here for Spirit. A mistake from Nico stepping into the open, offers up the first kill. And even though there was a magical round from m0NESY in the previous, it does not look like it is going to affect the outcome. Unless he goes again! m0NESY's got a no-scope in Hut. Now he's gone to the AK-47. It's still a 3v4. It's still Spirit ahead on players, and Chopper has a powerful position in Heaven. Time is starting to tick. m0NESY coming in. A transfer out to the CT vent couldn't be enough. And it's awkward here for Snacks. The quick switch, and I am afraid to say that this one is not going to result in another overtime. This is Team Spirit taking victory. I mean, what does it say for G2 as a team, Jason, if they're able to go to 3 maps against Team Spirit and win the series? Like, that surely is a massive statement.
Yeah.
For Team Spirit, and I certainly will be on this mid setup. And you keep mentioning with Donk and Zontix.
He's got a smoke in case a Molotov comes to nothing.
I guess that's one way to...
so much more proactive G2 individually when picks happen elsewhere on the map to really kind of test and probe the extremities or looking for a gap, looking for an open space. And I don't know what's caused it, but it...
Nax is going to walk into the B bomb, so there's no one here. He's got the bomb, so that's at least going to happen. But where are his teammates?
There's no reason for Team Spirit.
Yeah, I mean, Shiro's got the read on m0NESY coming elbows. That's a kill. Hunter should trade it out now, and certainly will do so. And Chopper now located towards CT, where he's going to spot out Hunter. He'll creep in behind him at red, and Hunter taken out. Chopper's not close enough to actually win the round here. He's not close. Chopper has to get something done here. He won't. Mobs just runs on in. takes him out. Hunter on the extremities of the map, catching Zontix over towards A. And the attack into the B-bomb site is successful. G2 will be successful in putting it down, and now looking to secure 4 in a row.
Oh, gotta be careful. There's 2 players back here. And Molotov is spread just enough. Donk swings, goes down. Multiple players fighting at the same time. Nico and Snacks handle business. M4 hits the deck. Be 4-0 and scrape together just enough rounds.
And Shiro's got the AWP out. And we were talking about his performance on CT side of Nuke. He's going to be hoping he can get some involvement here. He's going towards the A bomb.
Nobody aware. Oh, Hunter turns back. Good timing.
Oh, it's great timing for Hunter to consider this, but it doesn't really matter because Zontix still wins that fight. Now he'll toss utility onto the bomb. Oh. And here's Chaos created. Nice shot from m0NESY. Donk just jiggling.
First it was Malbs with his double kill. Now it's Malbs and m0NESY striking.
Well, Shiro's still around. He's kicking about, but the bomb's on the other side of the map.
Yeah, if a smoke falls in that position, they could be locked out of preventing this big time. I think Malbs even just kind of pre-fired it, and Zontix just happened to jiggle into the bullet.
Oh, no.
Smoke towards Red Room. m0NESY looking for this.
Oh my God.
Here's the shot. So you're going to think this is clear, and m0NESY is going to be a freebie.
Freebie is taken. Snacks also falls to Shiro, and just like that, flipped on its head. Team Spirit back in the fight. 50 seconds now for Hunter to collect this 1v3 total. He's taking his first kill, now just charging. Zontix is close. He's so close, and Hunter has no idea, surely. He's going to stick that plant, and it might actually work out for Hunter in a weird way. He gets off the plant now with the bomb locked in, and Hunter, it is now time for him to lock in. He's focused on Temple. A lot of noise from Zontix. Hunter was able to track him back to that position, and has now found himself a very powerful post plant. He just doesn't know what that second half, right? So, chance now for Spirit to try and get that going. And in particular, Donk is going to be feeling frustration, and he's yet to get a kill. And he is used to just dominating this map. A lot of utility towards elbow this time. Smoke is up, so can't really get an accurate shot. And he's not going to even go for one through the smoke randomly. He's going to wait for that plant, and so it's close. It's very close, and that's a leg shot on m0NESY. So some damage from Shiro. Donk under a lot of pressure inside of Donut. G2 with the bomb down, feeling pretty good about this 5v5. Smoke fades away. Now the Donut fight begins. Donk dead again. Oh, this is starting to become a real nightmare for Donk. And Zontix runs out of ammo, so Donut is occupied by G2 and Hunter on default fighting, and then going back in behind cover. It's Shiro and Magix on the extremities. Magix is the only player able to move forward, and I say only Magix, but he does way more than expected. He nearly even takes Snacks with him, but the time is too far gone, and Shiro has no hope in winning this. It is a 6th round for G2.
Waiting patiently for that smoke to plume, now coming out, and it's a deja vu. Same round played over again.
Well, Team Spirit are hoping for different results. Perhaps the definition of insanity, and it's certainly insane for Malbs and m0NESY. Finally, Donk getting his first kill on the board here in Ancient, but he's lost all of his health, and so that Molotov will burn his T-side.
Yeah, they're keeping it simple, but this is all predicated off the early stages of the T-side.
Maybe he's just lost energy.
3 in a row.
I love it.
3 in a row.
It's like the old VP mentality, though. Like
Snacks is like, if Taz is going to be hyping me up like this, I'm going for it one more time. Nico missed the timing on that second smoke, but it's all good. This time, Shiro's got an M4, and this time they've stepped up to actually defend against it, but they don't have the utility to put the Molotov out and extinguish it, which means the avenue is open. Donk with 1, but he's brought low.
Again, he's low, and he's traded after 1, and now through the smoke, it's spotted. And G2 are like, what?
That's weird.
That looked like an entry.
I think he's trying. I think the plan is to send him in super aggressively to kind of throw a little bit of a fake in there, right? They've hit the A bomb site 3 rounds in a row. You send Malbs out, give the information over to the Donut players. Maybe they panic call a rush towards the A bomb site, and you can capitalize on it.
m0NESY, is he smoke? Oh my God, he is, and he is going to get punished for that. Zontix finally dealt with. But mid-round, they've got a piece together. The first fight is on Shiro, and he starts to preemptively fire. Grenade, ooh, that's going to be big on Hunter. Knocks him out of the round. And Magic's close quarters with an MP9. It is rapid to kill, but so is Snacks. All it took was 1 bullet to the head, and now 30.
Utility is being thrown out at the B bomb site. Snacks is trying to make this into a fake, but he needs a kill to sell it.
Yeah, he really does, and it's not going to happen for him. In towards the A bomb site, Nico with a move on. What a shot! What a shot on Shiro. And now the plant is in, but he's going to fake it. He's going to go for that fight towards CT, but he's cost himself the round victory in doing so, because he no longer...
One Taz fan in the crowd. Respect.
first of all, should be a real nuisance in mid, but this time, Donk is able to
Next piece of credit over to Snacks with some wild calling. 3 A executes in a row had Team Spirit completely stumped. They switch over to the attacking side, trying to bring this back from a massive deficit.
Look at this attack, it's quick. It's Team Spirit running through that B ramp up into the site. Snacks unleashed, but it's Nico that's actually getting the kills here for G2. Shiro annihilates Snacks and then gets a follow-up kill as he predicts Hunter's movement through that smoke. So Shiro keeps them in this fight, and Team Spirit now put the bomb down, confirming themselves at a minimum a bomb plant in the next, but they want to go the whole way. They kind of need this pistol. And it's Nico close by, still kicking. Here's this reveal of an extra player. Magix gets traded out after one. Now Nico set up with a distraction, but Shiro just drags them through this pit.
Dual Beretta. And a big old D in the hand of Nico. I remember some clips of Nico with the Deagle from this spot. And he's very capable. He was pretty close to a kill towards Cave. He has been forced away behind that smoke, and timing does not favor him perfectly.
Nope, back away. Have a decision if you just want to save some of these upgraded pistols. It's not a big deal because no one has armor, but line up for some exits potentially, hoping that Team Spirit evacuates towards CT spawn. They have complete control of B lane. They have complete control of middle. I think their escape route is pretty well established at the moment.
Slow one to finish, but it will result in a 5th round for Team Spirit.
This is going to be interesting. G2 is going to buy in the next round. And Spirit's got 3 Galils and a MAC-10 in play. Although I think one of those MAC-10s might not make it out of the bomb radius. Here. Yeah. See ya. Been a day for all of us. 9 to 5. And G2 going for utility. 4 players without head armor is going to be lovely for these Galils and MAC-10s to even the score.
Closer towards right, Monacy. Just waiting for that fadeaway. He's got Snacks too. It's not just Monacy here, and Snacks is not required, but perhaps their rotation will be, because this B bomb side is about to be put under a lot of pressure, and it's only Nico here. Monacy's rotation does arrive before the attack comes in. Smokes are up, utility in, and Nico's still waiting for his chance to strike on Chopper, and Nico sinks 2 ships before finally taking lead to the head. And it's Hunter back with 1 in response. Mob's rotation over, and it's about to have a fight with Snacks. He's going to jump around, try and bait him into it. And Snacks does commit to the angle. He gets away with a kill on Magix. But Donk had to trade and does so. Now Hunter begins to climb the ascent up. Donk hits the headshot back, and he's doing exactly
the previous fights. Can Donk get a trade one more time? Only 19 HP, and he doesn't want to swing for it. Didn't have the timing, wasn't prepared.
Took a couple of steps out there, and Mobs is just playing off of that sound, so easily peeking out. Donk goes down this time, and Chopper got a deeper position than Team Spirit ever had to deal with this, and gets spotted. It's confident, but it's not effective, as Donk is quick on that headshot. And
1 smoke on Snacks, 1 Molotov as well. They have to clear out Donk, and they've got him.
Oh, big box player spotted out as well. Tall box player down, and now it is suddenly just Magix, and this is an impressive retake from G2. That is so clean. Get some work done.
Oh, that's not a good sign for North American teams. They got too many.
Snacks involved in a fight with Magix, but the A play is about to come in towards Mobs. The Guatemalan God holds down for 2. Donk and Zontix both gone, and 50 seconds remain. Team Spirit are toppling, and they will soon he will walk into the path of Monacy, and he will charge right through that path. Hunter still in Donut, though, and this is a powerful spot. Hunter makes the most of it, and it's now just Chopper, the final player of Spirit, in their final moments. We were hoping to come into a new season and be able to get the job done and get